Dear Derry, welcome to Wednesday. Wednesday, and possibly some rather significant changes coming up. I saw a video, it might have been yesterday, it might have been the day before that, where one of the guys was talking about the changes that YouTube is saying are going to be coming soon. Granted, they've been saying that these changes are coming soon for months. But it's always the same changes. They just haven't initiated them yet. And Abe has apparently gone into a barking fit, so be prepared to hear a bunch of that throughout the course of this video. Anyway, the changes that are going to be taking place, he was basically being interviewed saying, okay, what's the difference between managed and affiliate, stuff? Because that's kind of the big difference with this thing. And everybody's like, oh my God, the managed people are going to get to do all this other cool stuff. And, for his description, it doesn't really sound like there's that big of a difference. For example, let's say that an affiliate, such as myself, uploads a video, because PewDiePie is managed. I am affiliate, and we're both part of the same network. We're both part of Maker. So let's say I upload a video. Once these changes are put in place, I upload the video, and 3 days later, it publishes. PewDiePie uploads a video, and it immediately publishes. As soon as he wants to set it public, he does. Boom, and it's up. It's available for anybody to watch immediately. That's the primary difference between the two. The rest of it is pretty much the same. He can upload pretty much whatever kind of video he wants. So can I. It's just his can go public right away. Mine cannot. Part of that reason is because my stuff still has to be scanned by the system to make sure, or it has to be delayed to be scanned by the system to make sure that there isn't copyright, violation stuff in there. PewDiePie has the same scan go through his system, but his is immediately published because, and this is the other difference, but it's not quite different. Abe, please shut up. I think there's a cat or a squirrel or something back there. Maybe there's a big park right behind us, so it's possible that there's a dog walking by. He gets into these barking fits and he just doesn't shut up for like an hour. Anyway, the other difference between like PewDiePie and me, or our different accounts, are that Maker, which is the network to which we both belong, Maker says, we have worked with PewDiePie enough. We know him very, very well. We trust him to know what he's supposed to do, what he can publish without getting in trouble, and what he can't. Go ahead and let him put his stuff up immediately. We trust him, and that trust extends through to you. If you trust us to manage this guy, we trust him to publish without having, copyright violation stuff in it. As a result, if a violation strike does come up against PewDiePie, instead of going to PewDiePie, they go to Maker. YouTube and whoever goes to Maker. So Maker kind of gets in trouble for it instead of PewDiePie. With me, I don't quite have that umbrella coverage. What I have is basically the same thing, but the difference is Maker doesn't know me that well yet. So they're not going to kind of throw themselves on top of the grenade and let me, kind of, oh crap, sorry, kind of thing. They don't know me that well. And that makes perfect sense. What does this mean for this? We can upload exactly the same kind of videos and it doesn't matter. The difference is, with mine, it gets delayed for 3 days or so while it's being vetted. The entire point behind Dear Dairy is to, just let you guys know what I did today. Not what I did 3 days ago. So what I will probably do when and if when and or if these changes get put in place, what I will do is I will probably stop doing Dear Dairy Daily. Wow, that was hard to say. I will probably stop doing Dear Dairy Daily, and I will start doing it weekly. What I will probably do is I will do it on Sundays. I will do Dear Dairy, where I recap my entire week. I will record that one, Motivational Monday, and TMI2. Wait a minute, I might not be able to do that. Because if I record Motivational Monday and TMI Tuesday on Sunday, and it doesn't get released for 3 days, I'll figure the scheduling out. That's that's not a problem. What I may wind up doing is just doing Motivational Monday and TMI Tuesday like a week beforehand, and just set them as scheduled and let them, go up whenever they go up. I'll figure it out. It's just a question of scheduling. Since Motivational Monday and TMI Tuesday are they're themed, and they don't really have anything to do with my current status of what's going on in my life that day, I can do them whenever I want. So it's not really that big of a deal. So that's probably what's going to happen. Dear Dairy will become a weekly thing instead of a daily thing, and then TMI Tuesday and Motivational Monday will still be on the same days, hopefully. I may have to start recording them on Friday or something. I don't know. We'll see. What else happened today? Let's go back to that. Did a few voiceover auditions today. One of them, I'm not sure I got it in time. It was still listed as, the job was still listed as open, but the text within the job said that they wanted everything in by like 4 o'clock Eastern time. And I looked down at my clock here in California, and it was like 4:30, and I'm like, well, that was 3 hours ago. Well, 3.5 hours ago. I'm like, all right, well, I'll go ahead and send it in anyway, because it was a really fun one. Where I had to do kind of this, how would I describe it? It's, this really kind of over the top sort of, but what are, no, that's not what I wanted to do at all. It's, I mean, just imagine like a really over the top comic book sort of thing, but let's take this for example. But will Abe ever learn to shut the hell up kind of thing, it's just kind of, super, super exaggerated. And the whole thing was like that. And it was a lot of fun. So, and I decided to put in some extra flair here and there, because it didn't say to in the script, but I was like, this just, it needs a little something extra. So I was like, to change the world forever. Yeah. Yeah, okay, that's cool. I'm going to do that. Yeah. So it was a pretty good day today. It was a lot of fun. And I started recording well, it's not really a Galactic Guide entry. It's for Robert Space Industries. Well, it's for Star Citizen. But it was their April Fool's thing for original systems. And in reading it's proving to be a little more difficult for me to do, because knowing what it is they're poking fun at strikes me as very, very amusing. And so as I keep reading through it, I keep almost laughing. And so I'm like, no. Focus. Shut up, stomach. Focus. I should be careful doing this, because that's sign language for wolf. I can't imagine there's a whole lot of deaf people who are watching this particular thing. It's, I don't know. Anyway, so they're like, why does he keep saying wolf over and over and over again? Fox. Bear. I can't do dog. I can do dog, but I have to stand up, because you have to kind of smack your thigh and then snap. So anyway, and then of course cat. Now my deaf friends are like, what is he talking about? Anyway, enough. Where was I? I was I was talking about something else. Oh, and I was looking at the Robert Space Industries website, I think it was yesterday, and I was like, oh, the pyro system got up. Like, God. So I've got to go and do that when I really got to get caught up on the stuff that I'm doing over there. Really got to. Hopefully, in the very near future, I will get some more voiceover work from Geek Domo. He said he wanted me to do some voiceover for another project that he's working on. Might get some more VO stuff from the base. Possibly some other internet radio stations. We'll see. But yeah, that's kind of how things are going. Most of the purpose of this was to talk about the possible dropping back to once a week instead of every day, which does not mean that I will be reducing my net presence, because what I will do, and I'll probably do this anyway, not probably, I'm going to do this anyway, I'm going to start streaming a lot more often. Like tomorrow, I will probably be streaming, the guys, I streamed Eve on Tuesday for a little while, because I was going to try to do Neverwinter Nights. We get to like the first 2 rooms, and it crashes. Ugh. So frustrating. Damn it to hell. I don't know. I don't know what I may have to do is just, I may have to simply like record that with Fraps or something and then just post it to YouTube. You know, I may have to not live stream it, but record it, because I still want to show people what the original Neverwinter Nights was like, because it was a really cool, fun game, and it was a lot of fun to play. But I don't know. I'll have to see. I may have to do it a different way. We'll find out somehow. But I'm going to stream more. I'm not just going to do Tuesdays and Thursdays. I'm going to start streaming possibly every day. I don't know. We'll see. I mean, not like Saturdays and Sundays, because I do need some time to do other stuff. But when Neverwinter Nights failed, what I did was I started playing Eve, and because Stockus had never seen Eve. I mean, he'd seen videos of it, but he'd never seen anybody stream it. So I was like, okay, fine, I'll go ahead and throw Eve in here. And so I was playing Eve, and I was showing them, the various ships and how to, scan down targets and warp to them, and then how to go out to an asteroid belt and start mining, and then warp back and whatnot. It was kind of basic, very basic stuff. And it seemed like it was okay. People seemed moderately entertained with it. We'll see how it goes. I've got my donation button set up on my Twitch channel now. Ooh. So hopefully if people are watching me, stream stuff and they're like, okay, yeah, this is entertaining, I'll toss them, a buck. Click, ding. Toss me $1, whatever. So we'll see how that goes. And I'm definitely planning on streaming more. I may, now that I know about the forester and hunter-gatherer thing for Banished, I may play Banished tomorrow. I may stream Banished tomorrow, I think, possibly. Oh, I also, it's one of the problems with doing voiceover stuff is that I completely forget how to think anymore, because I'm focusing so much on just words going in my eyes and out my mouth. I stop processing beyond that. Anyway, I jumped into ESO because one of my guildmates who's a werewolf, he bit me the other day. I think it was late last week, and I've got a few days. I mean, if I go into the Great Hunt, the realm of oblivion that belongs to Hircine, who is the god of all were creatures, I go in there and I walk in and I immediately, change into a werewolf. I was like, I'm going to show you guys the werewolf transformation, even though I haven't completed the quest so that I can control it. When I go in there and we hear Hircine say, go and find your prey and take it down and howl, and the pack will come to you. If they claim you, they will feast with you, and if not, well, I guess maybe you're dead or something. I don't know. Anyway, so when you walk in there and you talk to Hircine, or he talks to you rather, then you go through the change animation again. So I decided to stream that. Okay, fine. 15 minutes. I'm done. I'm going to let you guys go, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Definitely come and check out the stream, twitch.tv/Trendane. That's 2 slashes, sorry. But anyway, I hope to see you guys there, and if not, well, the hell with you. No, not the hell with you. But I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Until next time, be careless.